say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yoshai, Ba'ashim Kabakutam. This is the war from James, Jamaica. I'm in the parish of Montego Bay. I'm now in the highway and the byway, continuing the work and also continue the duty that is stole upon me by Yahweh Ba'ashim Yoshai to bring out his word. Now, we know we're in some very serious time now, you know, and we have some traitors, the so-called Israelis now, that now in the land declare themselves to be Israel, also corrupting the land. You know, it's a big thing now in the news, you know, and everything that's taking place now in the east, everything now taking place in the west, everything have to do with these so-called Jews, you know. Back then you'd have Hitler, everybody know Hitler. He was known for this great massacre that they said he did of slaughtering which in Jews, so-called Jews in those times when he was alive. You know, it's a lot to say around that. But when Hitler, recently I got through a document the other day with the whole story of that, you know, and really what Hitler was trying to do, Hitler was trying to make sure that, hey, these people and what they're practicing and what they're pushing and what their narrative that they're bringing across is not of the scripture, you know, it's not godly. So what they're doing, you know, as a people in the earth, these so-called Israelis, I call themselves Israelites or Israelis, what they're doing is basically corrupting the land and teaching their philosophy, which is not scripture, is also not of the scripture. So everything that the biblical Israelites stand for, they are going opposite to that. So these Israelites which in the land now is not doing anything or practice or teaching anything that of the scripture. So they are opposing and not doing according or not in line with the scripture, right? So now you see they're going about murdering, you know, right across the board, whether they're doing homosexual. Matter of fact, they're the one that control the media. They are the one that control all the gates. When you come on to these entertainers, anything to do with media, they are the big corporation. They are they says, you know, whatever they says has gone to their new world order. You know, that's what it is. Now, I'm going to show you today that these people are just copies. You know, these people are just, you know, they're phonies. These people, these so-called Israelis, as known as by biblical history or biblical knowledge, they are the Edomites. The same Amalek that the scripture speak about. The same Esau that the scripture speak about. Right? Esau is the son of Jacob. Sorry, son of Isaac. Right? Isaac got two sons, Jacob and Esau. Esau is the eldest son, Jacob is the younger one. Now Esau is the one now that call themselves Israelis. Right? By in the land right now, which the true Israel supposed to dwell, they are calling themselves the Israelites or the Israelis. Now the scripture don't back that. I'm going to bring out some scripture just to show you where these people are phonies. Now this is Amos 3, and I'm going to start at 1. Say, hear the word. Hear the word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the family of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. And when you look now, them not really have faced the punishment apart from the beating where where you're not get them. But when you look around, them not getting the punishment. I mean, them own all the medias I just saying before. They own all the institution, the school institution. They own a lot of what they see. See, so how comes they are being punished, but yet still they are on top, right? And if you look now, who are really being punished, as the scripture has just give reference, is we the Negroes. We the Negroes are punished, and how we are punished? We are punished by the same 95 that we have got day by day, that Ali can pay us, can make us pay our rent or any bills. See? And you know, a lot more. What it have to do with sickness, what it have to do with work, what it have to do with the children, what it have to do in the home, all these things we got you who face hardship day by day. Seeing some may have it better than some, but nonetheless, this is what Negroes or Latinos or the 12 tribes go through, because guess what? Those are what most I was referring to when they speak of you only have I known of all the families of the earth, which is the 12 tribes of Israel. Right? Those in the land right now is not the children of Israel. Those are the children of Esau, or the children of Amalek, the eldest son. Right? And let me give a scripture. This is Mark 28. Sorry, Mark 12 and 28. And this is when Yahushua, the scribes and Pharisees were questioning him. This is Mark 12 and 28. And one of the scribes came, and having heard them reasoning together, and perceived that he had answered them well, asked him, which is the first commandment of all? Yahushua answered him, the first of all the commandment is hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. And when you look up who the commandment was given to, it was given to only Israel. That's what the Father said, you only have I known of all the family of the earth, because only Israel alone get the laws, only Israel alone get the commandment, because guess what? Israel the most recognized as his son. Right? It never was the whole world, the whole earth. Right? And it was not talking about them Israelis down in the land now. It wasn't talking about them any at all. It wasn't. I want to show you. Because the one in the land now that practicing or behaving like, you know, are imposters. Bible pulling apart. Okay, this is Revelation. This is Revelation 2 and 9. It says, I know thy works and thy tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And you know who rich is not we. It's the same so-called Israelis that in the land now. So the Most High say, know the works, right? And I know the blasphemous of them who say they are Jews and are not, because the blaspheme, well, most of them are going to the land now is basically they have homosexual going to the land, bestiality and everything that's nastiness, and those are things are blaspheme to the Most High, right? So what the people in the land who call themselves Jews or Israelites are not Jews, right? This is Revelation 3 and 9. Behold, I have made them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. So the Most High show them up. They are the synagogue of Satan, and you can see them worship who them give honor to. Amalek. Sorry, Moloch. Right? The goat of Bramford. Right? Baphomet. So those are what their God is, not the Most High. Right? So the Most High, let me read that again. It said, behold, I will make them the synagogue of Satan, that say they are Jews and they are not. So the Most High said they are liars. So the one them in the land right now that call themselves Jews, they are not. They are imposters. They are imposters. They are the same elder son of Isaac. Let me give you Romans 9 and let me start 24. Matter of fact, let me start at 10. Romans 9 and 10. And not only, let me start up 9. For this is the word of the promise. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but Rebekah had conceived, and one even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither done any good nor evil, that the purpose of God according to the elect